Hi all, and thanks for watching. This is the 104th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, and we're working on the main quest still, a needle in a haystack, so we're just going to continue on. Okay, so we're just trying to finish up a needle in a haystack here, and we've already found Pious, and we just have to meet him in the evening during the evening mass. So I was kind of looking around here for some of the other quests to finish up, as you get quite a few while you're actually in the monastery. So while we're killing time, we're just gonna see if we can't find some more of those pages and such that we were looking around for. Maybe talk to a few more people. Now let's see.
Sorvus.
I guess I could actually just wait for the evening mass. Although that would mean that I wouldn't know where the other pages and stuff are. But it is kind of hard going around and searching containers and stuff.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
Well, you're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
I've heard you keep records of all the novices.
Yes, I do. Personal records detailing their past lives which are none of your business. Just as it's no one else's business that you deflowered your liege lord's daughter.
What?
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'd like
I
to
think
ask
he
you
got
something
me
about the
mixed up.
monastery. Will you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot.
Precisely. We have two candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
Okay, so I think he's got me mixed up with one of the other novices. But that's fine. Oh,
Brother?
bang.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Really? Fine then. This time I will forgive you. But next time you'll be punished, just like everyone else.
What did you want me to do?
Dig up some dirt on Nevlas and tell me about it. If he's discredited in front of the others, he has no chance of even standing as a candidate.
Oh yes, this is John. Okay, let's see here. So they want me to dig up dirt on one another, so I guess I could go around and just keep talking to the brothers. And I found 5 of the 10 torn out pages that I'm supposed to find, but I'm thinking that some of them must be hidden inside chests, as I did find one inside a chest. And unfortunately, all the rooms are full, so I can't go through the chests. Um, as far as finding out what's going on in cellars, I have to do that at night, and I won't be able to meet John if I actually go and do that. And I'm thinking that this here is related to in the cloister, where I'll find out that they're doing something there and then report it back to one of the two, John or Nevilis. And then I've already tracked down Pious. Now, I don't know if I actually told him I know he's Pious. Let's see.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know what it is. What does a monk need a dagger for?
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old shop, under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves. When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here. That piece of steel is the only thing I have left from the outside world. I know it's not suitable for a monk, but I can't part with it. So now you know everything. Are you satisfied?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Nope, hit the wrong one.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him, fighting, drinking, fornicating, but then he ended up in here.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something, or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
That's all I wanted to know about him. Thanks. That's all.
See,
Thanks.
I know that's Pious, so I don't see why I can't tell him I know he's Pious. Because he's the one I'm supposed to meet at Mass tonight. Let me just look at my inventory here. Afternoon worship. Common supper. So where's evening mass? Fine, free time before retiring. Go to the church for prayer and mass. This may be my chance, actually, to check some of those chests. Oh. Okay, good. Everyone seems to have left here. Oh, except that fellow over in the corner. He's the one that watches the forbidden books. See, I want to get through that door there.
Get away from our cabinet. The books stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Ah, another torn page. Excellent. So that's 6 pages. Okay, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have time to clear all these before actually finding and completing this quest here with Pious right after evening mass. So what time is it? Okay, this must be evening mass. Make sure there's no one around. No, no pages. Oh, what's this? Another page. Excellent. Oh. Okay, that's 7 pages I've collected.
Salve Domine.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Okay, I guess it's not time to meet him yet. Okay, so meet him in the dormitory. Yes, he's heading up to the dormitory now. I've already checked through here for pages. So unfortunately, I don't know where all the pages are. I couldn't check all the areas, but I'm sure the other 3 pages has got to be around somewhere. But as I said, we're going to end up having to miss those because we have to meet Pious here.
What is it, brother?
Nothing there.
Praise be to God. For a moment there I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
Okay, now what? Follow Pious. Eat with the others.
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body. Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well, I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry, but you were there at the Neuhoff massacre, and you're a valuable witness. I'm taking you to the bailiff.
Gregor, you can't be serious. I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom.
Sorry, Pious. I don't want him falling off that cliff. I need him alive.
And now, we're off to the bailiff.
Hopefully I have my equipment back. I was kind of worried about that at the start of this quest. I may have to go back to the monastery, I guess, and get it.
This is one of the men who raised Neuhoff. He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favour. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work, and I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought here. Wait here a while.
Oh, does that mean he brought me my equipment? Okay, so unfortunately I didn't get to finish all of the monastery quests, and it looks like they all kind of disappear once you've left the monastery. Although now we're on to a new quest for the main quest, the die is cast. Farewell, Brother Gregor. Now head back to those crimps and see if they lead me to the bandit encampment. Okay, so we have to go back and meet the crimps because they'll think that we've killed Pious now. And let's check my inventory here. Excellent, so I have everything back. Let's just get equipped here. We'll head out. Okay, my weapon. Better equip that. Some arrows. Better piercing. Okay, they do the most damage. So we should be all good. See if we can't talk to him. I don't see him there.
Hey,
Nope, that's
Henry,
the
come to
other
see
fellow.
us.
Didn't mean to close myself in here. Yeah, so the monastery quests, you seem to fail those once you leave the monastery. So if you do want to get those done, then before making the agreement to help Pious escape, try and find your pages and stuff like that. And do look in the chests, because I did find some in the chests, but you'll have to wait till the monks are either sleeping or at mass or occupied, so you can check the other chests. And buy that bookcase in the back with forbidden books. There is another door there, and that leads through to the abbot's office and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go through that door, but you could look back there for pages too and other stuff as well. That's where the notes from the abbot would likely be. So just keep that in mind when you're doing a needle in a haystack. And otherwise, we're just going to continue on here and start working on the die is cast. What's that? The Rattay tournament. Okay, so we want to head back up to the monastery here. Now, I'm surprised they didn't recognize me as Henry, but I guess it's just part of the game. Seeing as I met a lot of those monks earlier in the game doing other quests, and a lot of them know me by name, and so it was kind of funny seeing me infiltrate the monastery without being recognized. It's going to be nighttime by the time I get there. Well, I guess that's okay. We're actually going to meet the bandits. We're not... Actually, I'll go rest till early morning. And then that way we have light. Because I kind of dislike getting attacked in the dark. Because if you do have to pull your bow or something like that, you can't really see because you can't hold the torch. So let's just rest for a few hours, and then we'll head out to meet with those crimps, as they call them. Alright, so it's pretty early in the morning, but at least we'll be getting more light rather than it getting darker like it was in the evening. So let's just head out and meet with these crimps. See, they're on the other side of the river, so I guess I should cross around there. Is that an actual crossing? Damn. Okay, I'll go around the river here.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure if that's a crossing or like an open dam at the other location. Yeah, see, that's not a crossing. It's split in the middle.
Yeah. This looks like the place they were talking about.
Light a fire. So where do I light a fire? Right here?
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed, or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
I didn't find anything unusual on him except for a lot of coin.
I'd say that's unusual for a monk, wouldn't you?
Well,
Have you got it on you?
yeah.
Great. Since that's the money we paid the bastard for a job he didn't do, I'll have it back.
Sure. Here you are.
Well, I never. Honest to God, Groshen. What are you so glum about? You didn't think I'd let you keep it, did you? Here's your share for the work you did. Not a Groshen more.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. Show this to them. It's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Okay. So we're still on the Dias cast. So we can go and report to Sir Hanish and Sir Radzig. And then we can go to Vanik. Okay, so that seems to be that community that I have a fast travel point to, but it doesn't seem to be inhabited. So actually, I guess we'll first go back to Rete and report what's going on. Okay, so we're in. I guess if I had grabbed that dagger, I probably would have gotten an option to turn in Pious's dagger as proof that I killed him too. But I left that in the chest. So it may be an idea when you're doing that quest to actually grab that dagger if you do happen to find it. Okay. Guess I should grab some food actually while I'm there. Nourishment's down to 66. And I think we'll skip this. If I'm too late for the tournament. The tournament's still going on. No, I think I'll just continue on with the main quest here and worry about the tournament next time around. Yeah, St. Bernard. Alright, so where are the fellows here? Here they are.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Alright. So we'll just fast travel to Vranyk. It's actually not too far off. Oh, I didn't grab any food. I'm probably going to be starving by the time I get there. Excellent. And it doesn't look like it will be too dark. Just late afternoon. Early evening, maybe. About 7 p.m. Okay. Traveler. Oh. So I've unlocked an achievement. Alright, so this is the place. Let's actually just feed our guy here. Get our nourishment up. I like the dried food. It never seems to go bad. So, and abort some quests in progress. That's fine. Wonder if this is the last quest. Let's see. Okay, so these are just all repeatable, and vengeance is actually linked to the main quest, so we should be good.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy. Now I better take a look around.
Okay, so I'm supposed to scout out the camp. And then report to Eric. So let's take a walk around. Yes. Oh, there's some more food. How's my health now? 84. Oh. Stuff now.
Rivers of blood and a bloody Run enough of shit.
Do I talk to them?
How goes it?
Not bad. I've only been here a few days, but I ain't complaining. Food, booze, and good company. Well, company.
Filth and stink everywhere.
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Just what it looks like. Boozing. What else is there to do? Some stupid fuckers trained up to keep their fighting form, but why bother? With this kind of force, we'll go through any opposition like a knife through butter.
Have you heard anything about what we'll be doing next?
Of course, early tomorrow morning there'll be a big sortie. Everyone around here knows that.
How did you end up here anyway?
Me? You're a bit green around the gills, aren't you? Me, I'm right at home here, see? Whenever the lords are fighting each other, you'll find me and my trusty sword on one side or the other. Whichever pays best.
I need to speak with Eric. Do you know where he is?
Oh, him? He'll be somewhere up in the ruins at the top. His armor's that bright, you can't miss him.
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
Okay. There's quite a few guys here.
What a shitty day. I need a good scratch.
I just want to eat and sleep.
Okay. Any extra info? Okay, so have a look around and gauge how many men there are. Combat Master. We train
Can you
on the
teach
bow.
me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right, but it'll cost you. I've got to piss.
540, that's not
Now,
bad.
pay close attention.
Okay, so how's my actual... Okay. Combat bow, 16. Fair.
The wall here isn't too high.
Okay.
Damn, there certainly are enough of them. At a guess, a good 4 or 5 dozen.
So 48 to 60.
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news.
It is actually a big community. This would actually make a really nice community to rebuild, like with Privoslavich, if they had a DLC for this one. Seems well fortified, and it would make a nice community. Okay, so wonder if that's most of the scouting.
Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit.
This must be where the commanders are.
Okay. How much more scouting am I supposed to do? Nice. And this must be Eric.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir.
All right. So I think I've scouted out most of it. I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to do as far as scouting. Scout out the camp and the enemy forces. Kind of walked around the whole camp. Not really sure what else I should do. There's a tower.
What else is there to do here?
Thought about it. How about you? I'd like to open up a cobbler's shop in Gutenberg or quite, but I did work as a cobbler's hand and I learned a few tricks from him.
We'll just kind of take a quick walk around here, see if there's anything I missed for scouting. Now, is that the fellow I'm supposed to talk to? That must be him.
Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with a sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Scallis.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
Oh! Hope I didn't kill him.
Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
I was worried I killed him. One hit and he was down. Okay, let's continue having a quick look around here. See if there's anything we kind of missed. Maybe check out the front gate. Don't know what else to look for here. I found a low spot in the wall. The number of people, where the actual commanders are.
Last time, didn't you?
Okay, we'll just talk to Eric here. It's a horse. Someone's arrived.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologise for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy, but beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzik Kobela. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzik still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzik will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Wow.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me? Jesus, that brutally worked you over. Here. Try to drink. I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
Another achievement. Excellent.
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Istvan's bruiser.
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about. You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
So what exactly are your reasons?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal matter.
But I do care. I don't believe a word you say. I know you're up to something. So you better try harder to convince me, or I'm not going anywhere with you.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest, so they make a slave out of me.
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you could easily make a run for it on your own. Why bother with me?
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace and some coin. You need to get out of here, and you've got coin. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Istvan would want from Sir Radzig. Why shouldn't we help each other?
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape? Nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world and I'm an outlaw. How long do you think it'll take before I'm swinging from a gibbet? I need to get some coin and get the hell out of here.
All right then, let's get out of here. Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Radzig I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
Excellent. Okay, so the game saved at this point, and we've got a bit more stuff to do here. So rather than continue on, I'm going to continue on in the next video, seeing as this one, I'm pretty sure I'm up around an hour, maybe a little bit past, and I don't want to have these videos go too much past that time, so we'll continue on, as I said, in the next video. But hopefully you did enjoy this video, and if there are any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, as always, thanks a lot for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.